The rain hadn't stopped when morning came. It had turned the streets silver, each droplet tracing tiny rivers down the studio window. Carter snored softly on the couch, his blanket halfway to the floor, while Naomi was curled up in an armchair with her sketchbook balanced on her knees. Ethan sat at his easel again, staring at the blank canvas. The envelope from last night lay beside him, open, wrinkled, taunting. The one who gave before gives again. The thread remains unbroken. He read it for the 100th time, trying to decode the message. The thread remains unbroken. Was it talking about his family, his art, his destiny? He laughed softly under his breath. "I sound like Carter," he muttered. But deep down, he couldn't shake the feeling that the letter wasn't metaphorical at all. It was literal. "Still staring at it?" Naomi's voice broke through his thoughts. She was awake now, stretching with a yawn that looked almost painful. "You're going to burn a hole in that paper with your brain." Ethan sighed. "It doesn't make sense. Every note sounds like a riddle, and every answer just leads to more questions." Naomi leaned against the table, scanning the handwriting. "The one who gave before gives again. It definitely connects to your mom. Maybe this person's trying to tell you there is a reason both of you were chosen." "Chosen for what, though?" Ethan asked. "To paint? To open cafes? To lose sleep over mysterious paper messages?" From the couch, Carter's muffled voice drifted up. "To star in a thriller, obviously." Naomi groaned. "How long have you been awake?" Carter peeked one eye open. "Long enough to hear the words mysterious paper messages. You know I live for this kind of drama." He stumbled to his feet and snatched the letter, holding it at arm's length like a detective with evidence. Vague, eerie, a little pretentious. Whoever this is has serious flair. "Carter," Naomi warned. He ignored her, pacing the room dramatically. "Think about it. The sponsor helps your mom, then you, leaves cryptic notes. Maybe they're testing you. Maybe you were part of some secret society of artists, the Order of the Unbroken Thread." Naomi rolled her eyes so hard it was audible. "You've officially lost it." "Or maybe," Carter continued, unfazed, "this is a test of destiny. Every generation, one chosen artist." "Carter," Naomi said again, more forcefully this time. "Sit." He sighed and dropped onto the couch. "You people have no sense of fun." Ethan couldn't help laughing, even as he rubbed his temples. "A secret order, huh? Sounds crazy." "Yeah," Carter said with a grin. "But imagine the merchandise." As the laughter faded, Naomi stepped forward and picked up a brush from Ethan's work table. "Forget the note for a moment. Paint. Let your answers come through the colors. You always think clearer when you stop trying to control it." Ethan hesitated. "You think painting's going to solve this mystery?" Naomi's gaze softened. "I think it'll remind you why you started in the first place." That struck deeper than he expected. He took the brush, dipped it into crimson, and let it glide across the canvas, then blue, then gold. The colors clashed, merged, swirled. Naomi sat nearby, watching quietly. Carter hummed something tuneless but soft in the background, and slowly the world outside fell away. The brush moved on its own, his hand steady even as his heart raced. Images took form, faces, buildings, a hand reaching through flame. Then, almost unconsciously, he painted a seal, a small symbol he'd seen before but couldn't place. When he stepped back, Naomi inhaled sharply. "Ethan," she said softly. "That mark." He frowned. "What mark?" She pointed to the lower corner of the painting, a symbol pressed in gold, a thread looping through an open circle. It was identical to the wax seal on the letters. Ethan's pulse thundered in his ears. "No, I didn't even plan that. My hand just moved." Naomi's voice was hushed. "Then whoever's sending these notes isn't just watching you. They're inside your art." Carter dropped his cup. "Okay, I'm officially out." "Nope. Haunted paintbrushes?" Absolutely not. Naomi glared. You're staying. Carter raised his hands in surrender. Fine, but if the canvas starts talking, I'm burning it. Ethan's hands trembled as he touched the edge of the painting. The symbol shimmered faintly in the light. Not magic, not quite, but alive all the same. He whispered, "What are you trying to tell me?" The rain outside quickened, tapping harder against the windows. Somewhere, faintly, the sound echoed like a heartbeat, and the canvas seemed to breathe.